Hello, you may have been watching earlier and my laptop crashed, so I'm starting again. Now, it's important to know your numbers. And if you do know your key numbers and you were able to compare them with other similar businesses to yours, then the results you could get could be quite startling. So just let me explain how. So here we have an example of a manufacturing or distribution company, smallish, million turnover. Cost of goods sold, so that's what they either make to sell or they distribute, that's 600,000. So they've got a gross margin of 40%, which basically means they make 40% profit on everything they sell before deducting their other expenses or overheads. But their other expenses or overheads, so things like rent, rate, wages, salaries, depreciation, costs of vehicles, etc. All of those sort of things, they come off the profit here. And let's say they're another 200,000, and you'd have an operating profit of 20% or 200,000. Now, what if you did a comparison exercise and discovered that other similar businesses in your sector had a gross margin which wasn't 40%, but it was 45%? How could that help you? I mean, it doesn't sound a lot, does it? Like 5% more. So it doesn't sound like it would have a dramatic impact on your business. But bear with me and you'll see that it actually does. So what if the plan was, well, we won't even look at our expenses or overheads. We're not even going to go there. I mean, we could do, and we could probably make these results even more dramatic. But let's just look at how we could increase our gross margin. So to increase our gross margin, we can either put our prices up, or we can do things like have cross sells, upsells, bundling in extra value propositions, have gold, silver, bronze, segment our clients. Now, we're not even looking at trying to get new leads. We're not looking at trying to get more clients. We're not even looking at trying to get people to buy more frequently. Special promotions. We're not doing any of that. We're literally just looking at increasing our gross margin, and we're not looking at our costs. Now, by adopting those strategies, let's say we get our gross margin up to 45%, which is the industry average, which doesn't sound very much to get your gross margin up from 40 to 45%. But the difference it makes is huge, because now our gross profit goes up to 490, nearly 500,000. Instead of 400,000. Our overheads won't change, but our operating profit now goes from 20% to 27%, and our bottom line operating profit has gone up by 46%. It's gone up from 200,000 to nearly 300,000. So just doing the comparison exercise of where you stack up to a similar size business in your sector, and then if your gross margin, or there are other key numbers as well, but if your gross margin is less than theirs, then just aiming to get your gross margin up level with the industry or sector average could make a huge difference to your business. Now, if you wanted to find out how to go about doing that, just contact me. And if you have any observations, that's fine as well. And if you want more ideas, have a look at bernardkeavy.com. So just to reiterate, if you were able to compare your business and your key numbers with other businesses in your sector and see that you were maybe underperforming in certain areas, you could actually make a dramatic difference to your bottom line. And it doesn't have to be much. Just increasing your gross margin by what sounds like a small amount, 5%. It's actually more than 5%, isn't it? Because 5 over 40 is 12.5%. But you know, it doesn't sound a lot. You're just increasing your gross margin by a 5% factor from 40 to 45. But that makes a huge difference. It increases your bottom line by nearly 50%. I hope you found that interesting and useful. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe twice. Thanks very much.